Namaste, my beautiful kings, beautiful queens, beautiful souls. Today, a reading. No, I'm going to take Arcanum. It's probably not a question for many of you, but a question for some of you. The thing is that I have started to receive in many emails I get such a question and such a request for the reading. I do private readings about this question pretty often, so I decided to do a reading like this um, for uh, for the YouTube channel, for my YouTube channel. A question: should I immigrate? Should I leave the country I am living in right now? The thing is, why sometimes it happens that I can tell you a lot of people from Eastern Western Europe are and those who immigrated to, for example, United States, and I know several already who, after living in United States for over 10 years, over 20 years, they decide to go back to their homelands: France, Russia, Slovenia, Czechia, and so on. Everyone has different reasons. Everyone has different situations, but so some of you can have a question: is should I go back? How I want to put it together: should I leave the country where I am now? Either you are going back home where you originally came from. This idea is had been in my head for quite a bit of time already. Like, I'm going home. To go back home, it seems like I've done everything already here. I had to do. I am done, but I have more reasons to stay here than reasons to go, because yes, there is a lot of things that are happening there in Europe. The life is happening there. People are going somewhere, people are visiting places, people are meeting people, like lots of things are happening. Usually here the lifestyle is you go to work, you come back home. If with COVID you're working from home, you pretty much don't leave your home for months, and you don't even know what day is it today, or what month, or even year. So question is like this: should I leave the country I am right now? You are right now. So whether your question is, should I leave the country, go back home, or should I leave the country you live, you reside, is that in that country, it's your homeland, but with all of the things happening in the world, you might be in the country which is somehow not very safe, or something is happening which you might be in danger, or you and your children might be in danger, or not. If not in danger, maybe the stability is not there anymore, and you don't know whether some stability is gonna be coming back into your country or not. So I'm gonna use 7 cards. 7. So please choose one out of 7, and I will simply answer that question. Should I leave the country where I am right now? Whether your question going back home, or your question immigration. So you leaving, I don't know, Greece, and immigrate to United States, or you living Sweden and immigrating to Australia, whatever it is. Should I leave the country I am in right now for another country? Is it a good choice? Is it a better choice? Is it a better choice for me and my family? So we're gonna look into that. Of course, it's not, as I already said, for many of you is a question, but because lately a lot of questions like this I do receive. Someone the situation can be so different. You know, you could have been living for 40 years nicely with your family and friends and cousins and cousins in your country, and suddenly something started to happen in government, or between governments, or between the areas you live in another area of the same country. You know, whatever is happening, you might be asking, should I immigrate or should I stay here and something will stabilize? So let us see. Of course, this is just a general reading, so please, however you want to take this information, take this information. Should I leave this country? Asking the spirits of fire, earth, air, and water, the guides, the keepers, the guardians, to give us the answers to our questions with gratitude to my forehead, to my mouth, to my heart. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna hold it with my right hand and take cards with left hand. Left hand is considered more intuitive. So card number 1. Number 2, should I leave the country I am right now? Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. I'll just gonna cover an answer. Should I leave the country I am living in right now? So your residence is now in that country. Should you leave? Whether it's your native country or you are there and you want to leave, like that. Should I leave the country? The answer is Queen of Cups. It's not very clear answer. I need clarification. Clarification. The thing is that probably not, because Queen of Cups could be, it's a woman who is very, very dear to you. It could be your mom, could be your wife, could be someone, a dear woman. And the times are not easy right now. But it will depend. The thing is that it would be better if you left, because I will just explain you very easily. You see a man standing here, and you've been fighting with problems already for so long, and things had not been easy for so long. What I am afraid, even if you decide to immigrate to another country, I think it could be your mom, and your mom is going to say, listen, I don't want to start my life all over again in a country I don't know the customs, I don't know the language, I don't know, really, no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to just stay here. So the thing is, if you stay, the things and issues, you will be dealing with the issues. But at the same time, you have the strength and you have the power and you have the resources to get through all kinds of difficulties. So I would say, if your mom says, if this is your mom, or could be your wife, you telling your wife, let's go to Canada, for example, and your wife say, I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. I am staying here. So if your wife doesn't want to go and she decides to stay, then you if you stay, you will get through this. You will get through this, and things will get better. So this card doesn't tell you run away, because this is really not gonna, nothing's gonna improve. You can stand through this, but I just can tell you, if this woman, whoever this woman is, agrees to go, then it would be better to go and immigrate. But the thing is, immigration is never easy, and of course immigration will be connected with all kinds of things you would have to solve. Good if you know the language, bad if you don't. But whether you stay in your country or you go, you have the power to get through this. But because we have this Queen of Cups, my only advice is don't go without the Queen. Whether it's your mother, your sister, your wife, because if you're gonna be away from her, she kind of gives you the strength, give you the, inspires you, holds and supports you. So just like that. So this is the card number one answer. The card number two, absolutely, because the traveler, the emissary. Let's get clarification for this. Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, you would have to start all new, but there would be, especially if you're rather young, if you're less, I would say rather young, you're less than 70 years old, because Page of Wands as well as the Knight of Wands are travelers, and this is the sign of a traveler, and this means he's on the right path. So of course, if you apply for immigration, if you already applied for immigration in some countries, soon you're gonna receive good news about it. You will be approved. If you were thinking to apply for some immigration, please do apply. Do apply, because this would be a great new beginning for you. This would be a test, but at the same time, it's gonna be really a new beginning in your life, and you would be able to achieve wonderful results, to realize yourself in your profession or in your creativity, or in that and that and that. So that's definitely big yes in a card number two. This also could be your children. If you have one child who is Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or you have a couple of kids, couple of sons like I do, then also this would be a great thing for the kids. Card number three. Turning it like this. Number three, should I? Absolutely nothing to add here. The card of escape, the card of leaving. I am afraid that this is not even an advice. Please understand, this is a general reading. Please understand, this is the disclaimer says it's for entertainment purposes. So do take it anyhow. But this is a card of please run. Pretty much, the Six of Swords talks about the coming out, escaping a really difficult situation. And what comes to Six of Swords, if you stay, and I want you to to look closer at this card. You see, it's a figure. And it's another figure, and you don't see in this deck there is a child. So this is a whole family, the father, a mother, children, or a child. So not just you need to do it, but you need to take your whole family with you, if possible, because the thing is that what stops you, a lot of things stops you. You feel that it's not a safe place to stay for you anymore, and it's not a safe place for your kids anymore, even if you've lived 95 years there, and you have, I don't know, your farm, your geese, your I don't know, grape farm, and you have the wine production, I don't know, whatever you have, but you're not sure should you stay or should you go, because you don't have any guarantees and you don't know what's ahead of you. You are pretty much leaving the bank over where you've lived, and you're going towards something unknown. But the thing is, you have to understand that you are leaving a dangerous land, that land where you are right now no longer safe for you and for your family, and you might feel sad, and you might feel upset, and you might this and this and this. You don't know what is ahead. You don't know. It's immigration is always a lot of question. Will I be able to find a job? Will I be able? But you now in complicated, very entangled, difficult, and even dangerous situation with lots of problems, and leaving, taking everyone you love and everything you can with you, leaving means leaving behind the danger which is hanging over your family, getting away, starting new. The thing is, when you get there to where you're going, you will see that it's not that scary that you thought. Quickly you will find a job, quickly you will find new inspiration, people who would help you, so on and so on. But the most important, you will find you and your family being safe and in peace. The balance will be back. So absolutely big yes. That was number 3. Number 4. Okay, you're dreaming about it. It doesn't say whether you're really been dreaming, thinking about it. It doesn't say should you or should you not. So we're going to clarify this. Absolutely, you should. Because the great opportunities, and probably even if you're alone, if you're single, if you're a woman with no family, you're not married, and you are free, and if you're a man who is not married and free, there the great perspectives for your finances, for your career, and for marriage, because there is a mansion and there are pentacles around. The problem is that it's just you dream about it, you think about it, but you're very hesitant. So you don't have enough courage and you don't act in order to do this. So advice here would be, yes, it's a good thing if you do it, but it's not gonna happen by itself. If you want to immigrate, you don't wait until, you know, Prince Charming on a horse with visa and airplane tickets gonna knock your door and say, listen, I am here to take you away to the beautiful country. I have the beautiful chateau on the south of France, and all I need is you. Here is your visa, here's your ticket. Just put on, don't even put on anything, because I have already everything, I purchased already everything, and come with me. That's not gonna happen. So if you do want to immigrate, please act and do it. Otherwise it's not gonna happen. You're just gonna keep on dreaming. But yes, it's a positive. Card number 5. Stagnation. Stagnation, not doing anything at all. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening where you right now. Nothing at all is happening. Everything is like frozen. So this is what you're dealing. This is what's going to happen. What do you see right here? Very similar. You see the road leading you to Ace of Pentacles, to the most great, one of the greatest cards. But please, what is happening in your life right now, in your country right now? Nothing is happening right now. And you are so exhausted. You are so exhausted. You've tried so much, so hard to change how things are, and your efforts seemed like had brought you nowhere. So what do you need to do? Just as this man sits in meditation, you give yourself time to think things over, being absolutely calm. Of course, these two cards together tell you, yes, getting away from where you are would lead you to this path and to Ace of Pentacles, which is success in every area of life. In minor arcanas, Ace of Pentacles is one of the most positive, not one of the most positive card. So the thing is, right now also you know you're going through serious transformation inside of you. You are realizing for yourself what you want, what you dream about, what is really important for you. And very possible that you had been living your entire life pleasing everyone and solving problems for everyone and solving wishes of everyone and so on and so on. But now you start thinking, what have I done? What I have wanted. You are not satisfied. Everything just stops. It's apathy. It's apathy. So take time out, think, meditate, and decide what you want, where you want. Because this is similar to a hangman. You've been hanging, hoping things will improve somehow, doing everything you can, and nothing was happening. So after stress, overworked, exhaustion, rest, and this is your path for a really bright future. Ace of Pentacles gives a positive answer to any question with great results, whatever you're going to do. So it's a yes for card number 5. Card number 6. Temperance. Again, I'm hanging between Earth and the sky. Doesn't give a clear answer. More positive answer. Let's see the clarification here. Let's clarify the Temperance card. Absolutely 1,000,000% Chariot is movement, but you have to understand the Chariot not just a movement, a breakthrough from step 1 to step 10, breakthrough in everything. Plus you're gonna give back the peace you've lost a long time ago. If you are a man, a man sitting on a chariot right here, if right now someone who's listening is a man, two things. You are either having a woman in that country you are thinking to immigrate who is like your strength, your angel. She gives you peace, she gives you strength, she feeds you with her love, with her energy. So she's there. Just go to her and it's gonna be wonderful. If you are a single man who is not with anyone, you don't have a woman in that country waiting for you, then when you get to that country, that's where your destiny, your true one, your soulmate, your true love is gonna meet you. You're gonna meet her there. It's only for men. If you're a woman, absolutely breakthrough, immigrate, and you'll find your peace and your balance there. It's your place, wherever you were thinking of that country. If you were having the dream to move to that country for a very long time, please do, because this is a huge sign. Just go. Last one, number 7. Number 7, Devil. Absolutely no. No. Devil, no. You are very, very tempted. Very tempted. Because you are tempted because you have some men. Probably they're fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Please, if you are a woman, please hear me loud and clear right now. If you are a woman And that man, devil, is in that country, and you're thinking to immigrate there because you're burning. You think you love him. You think he's love of your life. You think you're going to be happy. You think, stop. You're going to destroy your life. If the reason for your immigration, only I am talking to those right now. If the reason of your immigration is a man, you're dealing with a devil, with a liar, with a manipulator, with a player who's going to destroy you, and he completely made you a slave of his, using passion and manipulation and telling you things you want to hear. Please be careful. I can scream right now. Please be careful. Don't send him no money. Don't send him no money. It's a deceit. Don't give him no private information. Be very careful. If that reason for your question is a man, that is a trap. Please be careful. Now, because this is the question, this is the picture. If your question, should I immigrate, has nothing to do with a man, still the answer is no, not yet. At least if you ask a question within a year or something, no, that's a negative answer. Please stay where you are right now. Because if you go to that whatever country, immigrate, that's not a good idea. This is all, my beautiful queens. I hope for some of you this was the answer to your question. I hope you now know what to do, what not to do. Namaste and blessings.